Why did you choose that? Why are you dating that person? Why are you going over there? Why? Why makes people feel defensive? I realized this early on in my sales career when I was getting curious to why people didn't want to buy the products or services that I was selling. I'd ask why, and I could either get a no response over email, if it was over the phone in person. I could hear this agitation, this feeling of moving into a defense mode. So I wrote down in my journal, I said, how can I ask people why without making them defensive? I began to think of my lives in areas where I asked for things to understand, but I ask in a way that's not why. And the thing that I wrote down is when I ask for directions, I'm more curious. I don't use why. I say, how do you get to this place? Can you help me find this building? That seemed to help. Changing my why to hows and cans. But I also realized as I'm saying this, a lot of people may have never asked for directions in their life. They've had a phone, a GPS with them at all times. So they've had to ask. So I wanted to give you this tip. Been using this a lot more lately. Instead of asking why, I've been asking, how did you come to that conclusion? What has led you to believe or act a certain way? So, how or what has been a really great replacement instead of why? If you haven't noticed, if you ask why you haven't noticed people getting anxious or seeing their body move and shift and being defensive, I was first asked to be aware of that. Ask why and see if you notice that. And if not, maybe it's no big deal. Maybe they don't have any issues with it. But if you do notice it or you want to understand a little bit more without making people feel defensive, that why word, use what or how.